Lanka is an Asian country south of India. A bit cleaner, less crowded and more laid back. Unfortunately, the tourism crisis has led the country to near bankruptcy. Fuel shortages left people queuing for days at petrol stations, and poverty is hitting many. Nonetheless, the people are very friendly and welcoming. Beaches are lovely, and the scenery is breathtaking. With so many things to see and do, you may get confused on how to make the most of your Sri Lanka trip. Here are some suggestions from what we found were the 10 best things to do in Sri Lanka. 10. Climb Sigiriya Rock. In simple words, it's the Machu Picchu of Sri Lanka, a citadel on top of a rock formation built 15 centuries ago. It features frescoes, graffiti, and landscaped gardens. Yet, you'd probably be more amazed by the surrounding landscape. It's also a good spot to see elephants. You don't even need to go to a national park to watch them. They are everywhere. Visit a Buddhist temple. Buddhism is the major religion followed in Sri Lanka, with 70.2% of the population. It's usual to see temples and stupas scattered around the country. While they are not as magnificent as the ones in Thailand or Laos, they are lively and vibrant. Offering flowers is one of the best ways to interact with the local population. We recommend Katagama temples near Yala in the southeast. Also, the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic in Kandy, which is said to host a Buddha's tooth. It is next to Kandy Lake. This one, despite being in a city, hosts many water birds, pelicans, and even flying foxes in the trees. 8. Learn about the local gastronomy and spices. The Sri Lanka spice trade has been going for at least 3,500 years, and it's at an all-time high. Knowing where spices are produced and how they can be used is certainly a must-do on every Sri Lankan trip. Stroll in a spice garden, listen to the guide's explanations, taste the raw spices and feel their use in Ayurvedic medicine. If you can, take a culinary class and learn how to prepare tasty local dishes. 7. Visit a Sri Lankan tea plantation. A British planter introduced the industry in 1867, and it has been flourishing ever since. Its unique terroir and the hand plucking make it one of the finest teas in the world. Many tea plantations are scattered around Nuwara area, where the British influence can easily be found. 6. Take a sunset boat trip to Negombo Lagoon. There you get a bit of nature and wildlife in the canals, with sights of many aquatic birds and even monkeys. You can watch the local fishermen casting their nets and fetching fish and seafood. Later, you will have a different view of the city. Not to mention the sunset itself. 5. While you're in Negombo, you can also go to a fish market. Though there are also some interesting ones in Trincomalee and other coastal cities. Watch all these different fishes as they arrive at the market and are sold or salted in this organized chaos. 4. hike one, or many, of the Sri Lankan Waterfalls. Some of the most impressive are near Ella. A short 10-minute drive down the mountainside from the main street in Ella is where you find Ravana Falls. It's a very popular tourist spot and you can even get a bath in the dry season. 30 kilometers away to the north, there are the Dunhinda Falls. It's 1.5 kilometers away from the main road on a sneaky steep trail, along with shrines, monkeys and food stalls. Nonetheless, it's absolutely worth a visit. Ramboda Falls are near Nuwara Elia and the tea plantations. They have 3 sections. One you can see from the road and the lower one you access through Ramboda Falls Hotel. You have to climb a fair amount of steps to reach the higher and the most beautiful. There, you also get spectacular views over the surrounding forests. 3. Ride a train on one of the many Sri Lankan scenic railways. We chose the popular Ella Station and the 9-arc bridge. It didn't disappoint, but there are other, less crowded, equally beautiful railway views. Be sure to book your seat well in advance if you are willing to choose Ella as your starting point. Otherwise, you may get squeezed in the corridor of a packed wagon and miss most of the view. 2. Surf, turtle watch or sunbath on one of the southwest beaches. From Gale to Mirisa, the coastal line offers plenty of options to enjoy the sun and the warm Indian Ocean. If you're feeling lucky, you can try stilt fishing with the locals. Even if you don't get fish, you can still taste the seafood in one of the many beach restaurants. 1. Do a wildlife safari in one of the many Sri Lankan national parks. The most famous one is Yala in the southeast. However, it was in Wilpatu in the northwest that we had the most remarkable moments. Apart from the elephants, we found leopards, many deers, crocodiles, lizards, funny birds, and even a sloth bear. If you have the time, book for a full day or a few half days. Safaris in Sri Lanka are inexpensive compared to African ones and safe. You'll get a once-in-your-life chance to share the pristine wilderness with these friendly beasts. Is there anything you think we missed? Please share your opinion on the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.